How does time affect the development of a city? In order to get a better idea of how unique the urban development of Houston is, let's compare it to the city of Paris, France. The difference in urban growth comes from the time in which each city began. Paris has a history that dates to the 3rd century BCE, while Houston began in the year 1836 CE. Like many European cities, Paris began as neighborhoods that respond to topography and later merged to make one city. In contrast, Houston formed around the idea of blocks and distributing land before buildings were built. This contributed to how each city developed in land area. As of 2018, Houston and Paris are cities of almost equally sized populations. However, they are drastically contrasting population densities. One major reason for this difference in numbers is time. Each city confronts factors such as people, city planning, transportation, industry, and technological developments. But the difference comes in the city's response. In the early 1800s, John Kirby Allen and Augustus Chapman Allen sought a new town site within the Galveston Bay system. By 1901, when oil was discovered, the railroad infrastructure was already in place, and the development of the ship channel would eventually contribute to the development of refineries along it. Throughout the course of the 20th century, this contributed to the layers of Houston's economic foundation. The industry boom brought population growth, and with that, the need to plot out land to accommodate that growth. The population growth, along with the invention of cars, resulted in the beginnings of the major road systems that we have in Houston today. Paris, like Houston, began as a trade city. However, today, Paris is a city with an economy heavily based in the tourism and hospitality industry. Much of the tourism is brought in by the historic ambiance of the city, which also plays into the city's road system. Unlike Houston, Paris does not have any major highway running through the center of the city, and focuses as to not disturb the existing infrastructure. Comparing cities allows us to have a better understanding of the historical causes and patterns of development that is crucial for interpreting cities. This understanding is important to anyone who ever wondered how their own city evolved into the form it is today, and what the future may hold for it. The establishment date, transformation of industry, and transportation are just a few examples of factors that have contributed to the urban development of a city like Houston.